I'm from, they putting rims on everything. Slide through, choppers rain like a hurricane. Boy, magic, I whipped it like David Blaine. I had a pretty little thing, and her name was Lorraine. She couldn't get over the fact I was in the dope game. I was out there when the 5-0 came and went fucking with them eat pills. All the money I spent, I miss little Tommy, we was bottle for bottle. Shout out to the niggas who stay with their Rollo and staying fresh, getting money be the motto. Stay with a banger, 30 dick full of hollows. Pretty young thing, but she looking like a model. West stolen nigga till a kiss it then swallow. I be across the street, right in front of the store. I'm out here, but I don't wanna sell dope no more. I don't wanna sell dope no more. All my pretty ladies, put your hands in the air. Let me know you like what you see. All my real niggas, put your hood in the air if you got a lot of money in jeans. All my pretty ladies, put your hands in the air. Let me know you like what you see. All my real niggas, put your hood in the air if you got a lot of money in jeans. I come from a different breed, I just like to smoke weed. Pretty white bitch, but she wanna snort a whole key. I'm just a loner and a stoner from the West Coast. Family full of push, so you know we kept the best coat. Still pay the fees to wash off a nigga 100 spokes. The price is still low, cause we in West, so I remember you, girl, when you was playing jump rope. I was still in junior high, stacking for a donkey road. Fucking with Lil Dame, Jazz, and Big C. West Oakland, the birthplace of them fly kids, cause we was the only niggas that was fly back then. Nigga, I came in the game with $10. Now every time I hit the state, I hear the bitches holler. $1 million in my pocket, still eat some top ramen. But if you a bad bitch, I take you to Benihana's. I'm too rich for the bullshit, girl, I'm just being honest. All my pretty ladies, put your hands in the air. Let me know you like what you see. All my real niggas, put your hood in the air if you got a lot of money in jeans. All my pretty ladies, put your hands in the air. Let me know you like what you see. All my real niggas, put your hood in the air if you got a lot of money in jeans. Live wide niggas get it off and re-up. Waiting on the drought, I'm just stacking my D up. What you want, that white girl or that diesel? Middle of the ball, they pop goes to Weasel. Shots fired, dope fiends running off. Ain't no room on this corner for the soft. Cause a scared nigga might as well be a dead nigga. Half heart, half money, get your bread, nigga. Don't compare me to niggas that never been through shit. That's how you get cussed out real quick. I sold dope, I won the first round draft pick. You listen to a nigga that ain't never really had shit. Fuck a diploma, cause I'm an ex-convict. Tryna con me some millions out of bad bitch. I tell her what she wanna hear, get up in her ear. Bend her over, get that money, fuck her from the rear. I'm not that other nigga, bitch, I be on the block. 24/7 hustle around the clock. Said I had a 9, no nigga, this a block. Block, get your head pushed back over my block. I'm not that other nigga, bitch, I be on the block. 24/7 hustle around the clock. Said I had a 9, no nigga, this a block. Block, get your head pushed back over my block. Bitches and fast money, that's all we chasing in the kettle. Let them bury theyself, I just give them the shovel. These niggas swinging metal like a sword fight. Moving the white, made a shoot out the street lights. I'm on the money hype, and nigga you should follow. 30 days straight, pulled up in that new problem. 300 for the pride is all dope money. Got me always cautious on when the feds coming. So I'm rocking with that thing to hold the whole 100. Just in case a bitch nigga wanna get into something. Stand blunted on the turf watching the time pass. I got that crystal, motherfuckers call it glass. Niggas straight drop, or get you straight cash. Eat you niggas in the morning like some breakfast. Cause we're accepting your ghetto pass. If you ain't from around here, you better hold it. I'm not that other nigga, bitch, I be on the block. 24/7 hustle around the clock. Said I had a 9, no nigga, this a block. Glock, get your head pushed back over my quad. I'm not that other nigga, bitch, I be on the block. 24/7 hustle around the clock. Said I had a 9, dog, nigga, this a Glock. Glock, get your head pushed back over my quad. I did it all night, so good, so hard, right? Took chances, trying to make my family right. You niggas chasing hoes, taking them to Papa Do's. The shit I'm pushing, they trying to put it up in their nose. Get your money right if you tired of them hand-me-down clothes. Only Lord knows the struggle that's put in front of me. Money will get you a bitch with ass like Cherokee. I was grinding a long time before I saw Key. My nigga shitty from 2-6 showed it to me. Every time we speak on real niggas, we say rest in peace. Oakland got niggas riding with choppers when it ain't beef. E-pills got me spazzing like Zangie. Bullets flying, we can't let our kids walk across the street. And they say without money, then your life ain't complete. But in the ghetto, you good, my nigga, long as you free. But I still love to turn. But I still love to turn. But I still love to turn. Nigga, but I still love to turn. But I still love to turn. Nigga, but I still love to turn. But I still love the turf. Nigga, I've been out here all day for what it's worth.
Shaking fake bucks, and you ain't ducks. Marvin and Mackie, you know I keep a thing tucked. It's to me that homie, a nigga never change up. One pop from the back and make a nigga brains bust. Body snatch for the love of the green. Likes to do anything for the love of the cream. Machine, move me, cash moves everything. Around me, a circle of real niggas surround me. We got weed, coke, speed, heroin. And I ain't leaving till a nigga sell everything. Not stealing from their kids to sell everything. I ain't taking no choice, nigga, I need everything. Married to this bitch's brick like a wedding ring. Busting everything down, no quotas, man. Posted on the block, I'm trying to reach my quota, man. Cooking to the oil, so the fiends loving everything.
But I still love to turn. But I still love to turn. But I still love to turn. Nigga, but I still love to turn. But I still love to turn. Nigga, but I still love to turn. But I still love to turn. Nigga, I've been out here all day for what it's worth.
Dogtown city shotter, rockin' with this mini squeeze. Backdoor bitch, if she working with the enemies. Red hot, semi-freezing, wintertime is working season. 12 zips, a couple more flips, they talking even cheaper. 60 nights, ducking lights. I was in the moving white. Extra cream up in the kitchen, making sure them chickens right. Whipping up them zippers tight. Crush, grooving glass pipes, lightning. Good cream, got them all frightening. Thriller, yeah, West open, get realer. These bitches ain't shit, but some dog-ass rippers. These little niggas tripping, waiting on the next victim. One love to Tim Jr., real life soul stripper. Wildin', probably up in Cypress, man, styling. On the phone with a bad bitch while the money piling. Nigga, we Navy SEALs. That's super pop pills, don't get your ass killed.
But I still love to turn. But I still love to turn. But I still love to turn. Nigga, but I still love to turn. But I still love to turn. Nigga, but I still love to turn. But I still love to turn. Nigga, I've been out here all day for what it's worth. Cold nights, hard white equals no money.
Your call has been forwarded to...
Let it be known I ain't leaving till it's bundle gone. Cold nights, all white equals no money. Take cold to the pavement, bitch, I pay the name. Chasing paper like we in our last days. Chasing paper like we in our last days.
I be in the jet, same street now. Barbershop shit, yeah, I push a hard.
Yeah, that too, but it's 4:29, and not only that, I went live like 3 times within a short span on a channel that I barely even go live on now. So I doubted if the notifications, everybody ain't sleep. But it is 4:30 EST, but at the same time, on the West Coast, it ain't nothing but 1:30. Sepulveda Prince and all of them, they just didn't get no notification. I'm pretty sure if I post on my story or my community or something like that, it'd be people that'll be notified, but they ain't being notified, so it is what it is. Me and Lee said we were gonna put it together another time. No, Prince, that's just how YouTube be. This is my 3rd time going live. If you remember the first time, they took it down because of copyright. The second time, my own bitch called me. And I'm thinking that I've just figured it out because I couldn't understand why was this bitch able to call me and I got the shit on airplane mode. But she was using the little FaceTime audio. So I had to go in my settings and fuck with that. Like, this iPhone shit crazy, bro. Cause I was really looking crazy. Like, how is this hoe calling me and I'm on airplane mode? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to deal with that type of shit on an Android. But on the iPhone, you know what I mean? That shit just was weird to me. And when she called the whole live, I seen y'all comments, but y'all couldn't hear me. So it had just froze up the whole live because I had it on airplane mode. And when she called, I don't know, it just made something freeze up. Most of the time now I'm able to get through, but now, like, man. Hey man, I'm still team Android, man. I still got Androids over here, man. But I can't lie, man. That's what really did it. If you notice, since I got the iPhone, we've been having way better. You remember when I was doing the Android, how we would just be live for 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and then the shit would knock y'all out the live? That's because the building that I'm staying in is 5G. So the iPhone, whatever this shit is, I think this the Max, whatever the new latest shit is, whatever the fuck this phone is, it's 5G. So that's the reason why we don't have no interruptions. Hold on. See what this bitch told me. Oh, this ain't even. It's my nigga, hold on. Pro. Okay, this is the this is the Pro Max 13. So that's why we ain't been getting no interruptions, because I've been going live on the Pro Max 13. Let me see. And so, and don't laugh at me, But the whole time, the reason why the live was being interrupted is because Sin was going live all them times when I used to go, I was going live, that shit was on the Note, hold on. Yeah, I was going live on the Note 8. You know what I mean? So it was the whole, they're like, you probably need a new phone, Sin. Bitch, I don't need no new phone, bitch. My shit work fine. Sin, I'm telling you. Sin, listen to me. You need to get a new phone. You need to get an iPhone. Bitch, I ain't getting no motherfucking iPhone. That's for hoes. Oh my God, it's not for hoes. I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean, some of your friends probably got it. Bitch, you thinking about what my friends... No, out of pocket, bitch. Hey, Prince, you know how we be. Out of pocket, bitch, you thinking about what my friends... That's not what I mean. That's not what, bitch, what do you mean then? Bitch, talking about my friends probably got it. Bitch, why you thinking about my friends having an iPhone with your out of pocket ass? Oh my God. Oh my God, I didn't mean it like that. Sin. Get your goof ass out of here. Hold on. And I think that bitch then went to sleep. Fucked up my life. We spoke. I think that bitch then went to sleep. I think I might even do a video and allow the P's to even call in too. Which one is better? Hoes living with you or living separated? And I could truthfully say that sometimes I do miss living with hoes and having a house full of hoes, but I cannot lie. It is way more peaceful to get up listening to the whispers. Hold on, talking about Prince, you should get an iPhone like your party thing. Wait, hold up, bitch. Prince, you stupid. Hold on, bitch. Right. I will say, like, I miss not only being in a house full of hoes, I miss being in a house. Like, this condo shit is cool, bro. But just to be 100, like, I'm damn near paying $4,100 a month to stay in a 3-bedroom condo. It's in a, and then I'm basically really paying for the view in the area. Because if I was paying $4,100, nigga, in Scottsdale, if I had been paying $4,100 in Vegas, like, nigga, you would see me probably, in Vegas, you probably see me, especially when Pete had shit on lock, because everybody was fucking with Pete. But when Pete was putting pimps in houses and shit like that, man, please, listen. If you paid $4,100 a month, you stand in a mansion. If you paid $4,100 a month, you're staying in a mansion in Vegas. Ain't no houses on the market. Shit, here in Texas, you would be in a mansion. Yeah, I know. I know, bro. But I do like I can't lie about that. You remember Pete in Vegas, huh? Oh, shit. See, that's how you know, bro. Like, pimps be knowing the same people, Pete. I can't even lie. You know what's fucked up? You gonna laugh how I even found out about Pete. But Pete basically was cool with SP, the same nigga that Freeze was roasting. And Pete, SP did, I can't lie about that, his buster ass did tell Freeze about Pete. And that's how Freeze got into that first crib that you seen. Then I was gonna end up staying 2 houses down from Freeze. But during that time, The bitch had sit up there and found another little spot, and I wanted to stay around P, but once I seen the place in the South Park area, and my place was like literally when you walk out the place, you walk across the street and Whole Foods was right there. So I was like, I do want to stay near my brother, but this South Park area, Charlotte, is calling me. So I took that. But man, Pete had pimps staying in mansions. Pete really had pimps living lavish. I ain't gonna call no names out, but that's why I wasn't really impressed with with what pimps really had going on in Vegas. Right, Prince, he was, bro. Like, a lot of the niggas in Vegas, Pete had niggas that was pimping at an average level, looking like they was pimping in the major leagues. Real talk. So when a bitch in the Midwest or the South, she go on a nigga Instagram or Facebook page, she sitting over there looking at this 2 or 3 story house with this big ass closet with the pool and all of this shit in the back. It look like this man is a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Pete really had, I can't lie, man, Pete had pimps looking right. This one nigga that I'm thinking of, I can't lie about that. Like, that nigga was paying over just like $3,700. He's paying $3,700 a month. And the mansion that he was staying in was so right. And to think that he was living, because that's the truth. It's niggas that's living better than sin. And you got niggas that's living better than sin, and them niggas is paying like $2,200. That's what I miss about the States, especially if you live in the South. You got niggas in the A, you got niggas all in Georgia, nigga, that's balling. Like most of the YouTubers that y'all be seeing, them motherfuckers live in Atlanta or some part in Georgia, and they living good. And they living cheap too. The cost of living is cheap. You know? And that shit sound fly when niggas be like, oh, I pay this much or I pay this much. But listen, man, when you endeavoring to save your money and let your money pile up, man, fuck all that shit. Nigga trying to be just like the way Kevin is doing shit right now, that's the way you supposed to do it. Kevin been checking it like a motherfucker. He could be staying in a mansion home, but he's maintaining that spot and making that type of income. People not paying attention. I've been paying attention for a minute. Like Kev been checking it like a motherfucker and been staying in that same spot, letting his money pile up, just like I would. He not trying to compete with nobody. He every now and then he'll buy like some jewelry, something here and there, but he really ain't splurged yet. He ain't did what niggas would do. He been piling his money, man. Being wise. Hold on. Kev could have been got in a big ass mansion and been stunting, but nah. He letting his money pile. Spirit of wisdom kicked in. Hold on. Not calling no names, but you already know, P. Most niggas in the P game, you let them experience that type of money. Niggas about to buy hundreds of thousands of dollars of jewelry. Niggas about to be jeweled up. Niggas about to be getting cars. And after it's all said and done, after they run is done, all they got is cars and jewelry. You know what I mean? All they gonna have is cars and jewelry, bro. And me and you both know in this game, when them hoes expire and no longer have a desire to get that nigga desire, now he gotta go pawn his jewelry. It's a rerun. I done seen it too many times. Niggas having runs, buying all this fly-ass jewelry, only to, when the hoe blow up, now he gotta go pawn the jewelry. Now he gotta get the cars up. Now he gotta move out the house. Man. See, I don't wanna go backwards. I'm not trying to, talk about them niggas. But that's what I'm saying, Prince. That's what I was endeavoring to do, bro. I never wanted to be the Sinful the P show. I wanted to be the pimping show. Meaning that all of the pimps is reaping the benefits. And what I mean by that, putting all the pimps in position to make legal profit. So when the hoes leave, if that hoe decide to blow up, pimping still taken care of. Off the game. Seen it, been through it too many times. Right. I wanted pimps to be taken care of, man. Tired of seeing OGPs. Tired of seeing veteran pimps staying in weeklies, monthlies, and shit like that. That shit ain't cool, man. I'm talking about good ass pimps. Cold pimps. That's why I was trying to motherfuckers couldn't tell the forest from the trees. Nigga, I was trying to make a way out of no way for everybody. Just imagine a website with different pimps on the website. And when niggas go to the website looking for consultation, they get to pick which pimp that they want consultation from on today. Or pimps with just different websites. You know what I'm saying? Because it's almost like having different lawyers. One might specialize in this, one might specialize in the other. Come on, man. You know how much that hurt me, man, to see O'Shea doing what he was doing with them squares, bro. And Shay will even tell you that was Sin's idea. But I wasn't mad at Shay for making it work when he was doing the Sunday Rumbles and all of that. But originally, that's what I wanted with the pimping. But it is what it is. I ain't gonna stay linger on that. It ain't gonna do nothing but bring fucked up feelings. But hopefully in the future, man, the game will make a way out of no way, and I can maintain the same dream and plan just with new people, man. That's all. Because people need to see that. That's such a blessing to see. Imagine pimps being live talking about the game in different countries. Do you know how fly that is, nigga? One pimp is in Brazil. One pimp is in Italy. One pimp is in Canada. One pimp is in Africa. Then we could grow from there. Yeah, I'ma wait. It's a lot of things I'ma wait on. I'ma wait to, because that's what I want to do. I always wanted to, because even Dre was telling me, like, you should release a book now. And I was like, nah, it ain't the right time. It ain't the right time. I know when it's the right time. And right now, it ain't the right time. Because if I put it out now, it'll just be on some money type shit. Shit, I ain't no P, but I'm going back to Korea next year. You did. And just fly. Just imagine you going live with your friends and you talking about different subjects And all of these women trying to get y'all attention. But you just popping so much pimping. You popping so much intellect. You feel me? Women like, who are these guys? Why are they dressed so clean? Where are they going? Why are they in different countries live? Exactly, Prince. Exactly. You did. Sin know how to do this shit. Truth be told, I wish the writers of Power, the producers of Power and all that shit, I wish 50 and them would meet up with me. Man, because I got some ideas like a motherfucker. That's cool. That 50 doing the dope shit. He's staying with the drug dealers. Give me the money and let me sit up there, you understand me, and give y'all pimps. Oh my God. Let me give you pimps. They gave you Power. They gave you BMF. I'm going to give you Gorgeous Dre. I'm going to sit up there and give you God, King Burrell. You know what I mean? Let me just give me the budget, give me the money, and just let me work, man. I will create. I promise you. I promise you. We're going to give you Joe Cato. Going to give it all to you, man. Just imagine that. Man, I give you Charm. Charm Life is a movie. Nigga, do you know, man, listen, man. But one of the coldest movies out of everybody, I probably first start out with Mac Man. Yeah, niggas like Mac Man and Ron Newt, man. Numbers. These are two niggas that escaped prison. Mac Man escaped prison 2 times. Mac Man represented himself in court 5 times. Got himself out of prison. Man, I'm telling you, man, like, of course I'm gonna do some YouTube videos about him, but I actually want money to do what I want to do, man. I guarantee you, if they sit down with me and they let me pimp at them, they will cut me the check. And I will give you guys, man, the entertainment, the enlightenment that you want. Only thing about it that I'm scared of, my shit gonna be so cold. I just can't help it. My shit gonna be so cold, the bitches, of course, is gonna want a hoe. And niggas that wasn't even thinking about pimping, now they gonna want to pimp. That's just how electrifying my shit gonna be. Cause my shit gonna be right. No disrespect to no other P-man, but when it just come to storytelling and conveying things and keeping the people's attention and shit like that, there is no other. And I just think, man, if they just cut me a check, I ain't trying to be disrespectful to the dope dealers and shit, but them dope dealers ain't as charismatic as the pimps, man. Yeah. Hey, they cool, but hey, let me show you how treacherous this game is. Let me show you how a nigga got killed in Chicago, not bringing no names up, but stuff like that. They don't know about that, Prince, how a nigga can get killed all because one nigga was sweating that nigga hose and the hose wouldn't get out of pocket, so he got the nigga out of the way just to sit up there and have that baby mama and only had the bitch for 2 months. It's a wicked game, man. It's wicked. It's wicked out here, baby. You know, true story. That's some Chicago shit for y'all, man. I'm going to say that probably for in the future. But, man, motherfuckers don't know, man. Like, the pimp game, man, it's you got to be thinking. Bitches, too, don't forget. Old girl that died downtown Chicago. Yeah. Or even Angel that got killed at Bally's. It's so many, it's so many stories in the game. Like, I just be looking at BMF and looking at Raising Cane and all that shit. I'd be like, man, if they would cut the check, nigga, I'll sit down with some peas, man, and we could put this shit together. I make a deal with certain people, man, to give me the rights to their life. You know, I don't know who I would have to talk to in order to have Joe Cato. Joe Cato shit would have to be done right. Nigga, when they see how Joe Cato lived, it's gonna be so many young motherfuckers that want to be in the pimping. Man, when they see how Joe Cato he was living in one mansion, and then across the street, his hoes stayed in another mansion. He lived across the street from his hoes. He's staying in his mansion, and across the street there's another mansion with his hoes in it. Tell me if that's not fly. Tell me that that's not fly, that this man owns a fucking hotel and his hoes is doing dates in the motherfucker. Tell me that's not fly. Tell me that that's not fly that Joe Cato sit up there and helped Famous Amos. Famous Amos got the money to start Famous Amos cookie store through Joe Cato. Joe Cato gave Famous Amos the money. That's how that got started. Man, I could go on and on with Joe Cato. Joe Cato got stories for days. You know what I mean? Yeah, Prince, you didn't know that? Yeah, man. Joe Cato provided. Famous Amos was started with Hodo. That's what started that. Another thing that I could do, I know they ain't gonna let me do it, but I really want to tell the truth how Motown got started. Motown was also started with hoe dollars. Prostitution dollars. Excuse me, that's better. Prostitution dollars. Barry was hustling. That's how Motown got started, man. See, they don't want to put the truth out even about Aretha Franklin. You know what I mean? Her husband, Ted, man, had Aretha out there turning tricks. These are just facts. Double or triple digit, man. Man, listen. As much as I would love the triple, but just to get in the door, just to show them how cold I am, I'm not going to overdo things. After they see what I do after the first show and they see the ratings from that, the money gonna come. Yeah, the money gonna come, man. I ain't tripping on that. It's just certain P's that I'm thinking of that really could be a movie. And right now, everybody looking at the dope dealers. And nobody's coming with the pimps. The pimp shit is wide the fuck open. It's wide the fuck open. It's like, just, you know, it's like, man, it's just waiting. It's just millions just waiting. 50 has taken, 50 just recreating everything. 50 about to make a show out of Snoop Dogg's trial, his murder trial. Like right now, everything this nigga is touching is turning into gold. I promise you. Like, man, if they just gave a nigga a chance, man, we could do the same thing. The world would be so intrigued with the pimps. The dope dealers did their thing, man, but they just wasn't as charismatic. They wasn't as intelligent as the pimps, man. They wasn't on that level. And what I mean by that is, you know, they'll kill, they do this, they do that, but it was no honor. Like with the whole Alpo thing. Look at the way Poe got down. And then y'all came back seeing you was right. They saying Poe got killed over a bitch. Right, it all makes sense. I told you that I think Rich Porter got killed over a bitch, man. I don't believe Alpo. I don't believe the shit with the keys and all that. No, man. Everything with that nigga had something to do with a bitch. Now, even though I don't want to touch his shit, but I really wish that it was somebody like me that could have spoke to Poe. What I mean by that, like I said in my last video when I was speaking about Alpo, like, why y'all don't really like talk about Alpo's experiences with bitches? Because all you gotta do is let that nigga talk and he gonna expose himself. If you just listen to him talk about, he gonna have a lot of fly stories, but as he began to talk, he's gonna reveal how insecure and jealous he was. Because I honestly think that Alpo did way more than what the world even know. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he told every goddamn thing, you know what I mean, that he did. No, I don't think that. I don't think that. He gave them people what they wanted. He gave them enough to keep them in suspense, get his deal, and that was about it. But yeah, I think he even did way more, man. And like I said, when it just come to them DC days, the DC days, him messing around with bitches, him sitting over there getting into it with Keith Sweat. It's just certain things that they could focus on. They just wanted to keep focusing on the murders, but they never wanted to like talk about the fly shit as far as the jewelry, the cars, sex, the women. And that was more money right there. That's your money right there. You know, I'm trying to see what Dame is getting ready to do. Dame now is in the process of putting another film out. Now that Alpo is dead, and I'm gonna see what he do. Because if he's smart, he'll focus more on the DC days. When Rayford Edmond got locked up, and then Poe pretty much starts doing his thing. You know. And that's another motherfucker too. Like if 50 just want to go there, because Rayford Edmond was a motherfucker. Only nigga that I could think of, I don't know, man. Freeway Rick was a motherfucker. But I have to say Waterhead Bo was above all of them dudes. You know, as far as like black dope dealers, I don't think that nobody was bigger than Waterhead Bo. Like, all you gotta do is read and check the stats and listen to them stories. They will let you know that Waterhead Bo was really the Michael Jordan of dope dealer. And they have never, like, and they don't even have no show on that. If 50 was smart, he'd jump on Waterhead Bo. Waterhead Bo was the man. None of them niggas was having money. Like, man, Waterhead Bo was on a whole nother level, man. Whole nother level. He was bigger than Rayford. And I have to say Rayford Edmond was top 5. Now, what I will say this, when it comes to, of course, Fluky, it was dope dealers that was bigger. But just to keep it real, I would have to say, as far as most likable, more charismatic, Felix and Fluky. Like, when you look at their pictures, man, them niggas stayed fly. Fluky Stokes and Felix Mitchell stayed fly as a motherfucker. They really did. But Fluky had the police working for him. You know what I mean? Chicago police officers was working for him, all type of shit, man. Fluky was having his money. He's doing his thing. But as far as top kingpins, yeah, man, I don't know no black dope dealer that was bigger than Waterhead Bo. And we don't have no shows or really no movies about him. And he was bigger than all these niggas. But it's kind of good that they ain't done nothing on him on the flip side. Yeah, yeah. That's true, Prince. That's true. But yeah, man, you know who put me on? Dre was the one that put me on him. Then I started reading about him and studying him. I said, God damn. Nigga, Waterhead Bo nigga was bigger than everybody. All of these niggas. Alpo was broke in comparison to Waterhead Bo. Alpo was a bum. I'm just keeping it real. All them niggas that people just be like looking high in the sky, in comparison to Waterhead Bo, he was a bum. He wasn't having no money. That's how much money Waterhead Bo was having. He was on a whole nother level. You know? Another person that nobody, like, they be into flashy guys, but as far as like the top dude, Fritz. It was the nigga Fritz, man. Fritz, and of course, Bro's father, Pee Wee Kirkland. Those would be like the kings of Harlem as far as that lifestyle is concerned. Pee Wee Kirkland and Fritz, as far as kings of Harlem and that lifestyle. But in comparison to Waterhead Bo, that nigga Waterhead Bo was the Michael Jordan and dope dealer. He really was. Whole nother level, man. Let me see. Hold on. See if it's for Miss. Anybody comment? You never heard of Fritz? Fritz was the one, bro. He the one that gave Rich the work. Fritz gave Rich Porter the work to try to get his little brother back. Hey, bro. Hey, Mr. Gibson. He the one that gave him the money. That gave him the work to sell so he could get his little brother from Preacher and Apple. Fritz was that man. That's who they was getting their work from. It was from Fritz. Yeah, Fritz was the one that was really having it majorly. Like AZ, Rich, and Alpo, they was doing their thing like other people was doing their thing. But Fritz was like the nigga that was on the throne. You know? Them niggas was like kids compared to Fritz. And Pee Wee Kirkland, that's true. If you talk to any OG, he ain't just talking shit. Pee Wee Kirkland was way bigger than Frank Lucas. Frank Lucas lied. Denzel, that American Gangster shit, man, that shit was a lie. Frank Lucas was having money, but he wasn't having money like that. And then in the movie, he tried to make it seem like he was bigger than Nicky Barnes. Nigga was nowhere near Nicky Barnes. Nicky Barnes was way bigger than Frank Lucas. Frank Lucas was small time in comparison to Nicky Barnes, man. Nicky Barnes was on the Time magazine. Man, knock it off. But I can't get mad at Frank because he played them white people out of some money. He did his thing. Oh, yeah. I told you guys, I wish that Pee Wee passed on going to the... Yeah. He didn't want to go to... He could have played for the Bulls, but he wanted to sell dope here in Harlem. As far as Preacher, hey, man, that nigga, he's from another world, bro. When it come to Preacher, if somebody knocked on the door and say, hey, preacher got problems with you, saying he want to see you outside. Like, what the fuck he want? A seeing preacher said he waiting outside. He want to see you. Hey, man, God bless that nigga, man. He just he gonna be waiting. Going to go see no goddamn preacher, man. Hell no. But I wish I could make a film on that nigga for Halloween. If you want to make some money, make a movie about Preacher on Halloween. You'll get your money back. Preacher outdoes Jason, all of them dudes. Freddy Krueger, Jason, man, throw all them, man, them niggas is little princesses and queens compared to Preacher. All you got to do is make a film about Preacher on Halloween and release it on Halloween Day. You're going to get your money. I don't know why nobody came up with that idea. That's money. And you know, try to be as blunt as you can. You can't put everything on screen. Because, see, Preacher was the type, he'd take a nigga, beat the fuck out of him, and fuck him. You know what I mean? Fuck him and then kill him. And then chop him to pieces. He was a demon. You know? He was a demon, man. And then when you look at his face, he looked like a demon. He looked like he with that shit. You know? Now, when they said that Preacher was on some bullshit with Alpo, I don't think Alpo was like scared because he had Wayne Perry. You know what I mean? Like, if you got Wayne Perry on your side, you don't have to be scared of Preacher. Because you got Wayne Perry. Shit. Now, Preacher was more gruesome than Wayne, but at the same time, killers respect killers. And at that time, nigga, Wayne Perry was the motherfucking Wayne Gretzky of killer. I don't know how many bodies that dude got. He was just killing, man. He was just killing for the hell of it, man. He was just killing. Wayne didn't need no reason. He just killed. He was just into it. He went to the jungle to get his connect. Killing no family was probably just as gruesome. Facts. Probably so. I don't know what you meant by that, but Frank Lucas, my point was Frank Lucas wasn't as big as that movie made him. He was doing his thing, but he wasn't doing his thing the way the movie made him. The movie made it like he was getting $1 million a day. He wasn't getting $1 million a day. That's a lie. You know. But he was checking some bread. But it was people that was checking way bigger bread than him. You know. He was never on the level of a Nicky Barnes. No, he wasn't. And he definitely wasn't Pee Wee Kirkland. No, he wasn't. But he did his thing, and he was able to mac at them white people and break their ass. I ain't mad at him. If you can mac at them white people and they cut you a check and they about to have Denzel play you, hey man, shit. Get your money, OG. Do your thing. But no, if you talk to any of the OGs, especially Harlem OGs, they're going to tell you he was doing his thing, but not the way that movie made it look. You know, no, it wasn't like that. But you know, most guys gonna put some yeast on it. They gonna always put 50-inch rims on their story. They gonna always lie about a lick that they hit. They gonna put more racks on it or more millions on it. That's just the way of the world. Hold on. Man, another person that would be a great well, I can get into, great film or what have you. But yeah, man, getting away from the drug shit. Just, I don't know if y'all remember, man, back in the day, it used to be a film called Hoop Dreams. You know what I mean? No, you play that in your house. There used to be a film back in the day called Hoop Dreams, and I would actually like to see a film about Ben. So y'all probably don't know about Ben Wilson. But see, Ben was cool, man. Ben was doing his thing. Magic Johnson met him. Magic even knew that Ben was something special. But, of course, Ben ended up getting killed, man. Oh, you remember that, Arthur A.G. Yeah, I know about that Messy Marv, Married to the Game. That's my shit. As a matter of fact, Messy Marv got 2 songs married to the Game. He got one with Richie Rich, and then he got one by himself. Both of them go. I like it. Yeah, but me and Lee, we gonna sit up there and do it another time. Yeah, Prince, I forgot all about Hoop Dreams. I'm gonna have to put that shit on my Patreon. Yeah, Rich the Factor. Rich the Factor talk funny as hell. 100,000, 100,000. All right, well, look, man. I'll see y'all ass later on the day when I talk shit. I'm about to sit up there, man, and text somebody, call somebody, get at a bitch until a pimp take a pimp nap. Or I might sit up there and call Freeze old ass and see what Pete doing. He had hit me earlier, but I was busy. Casey finding soul in the hole. And the Hoop Dreams were good flicks. Yeah, it kind of remind me of Earl Manigault. I forgot the name of that film, but it was Earl Manigault. That nigga was touching the top of the backboard. I think I put that on my Patreon, though. That's on my Patreon. Hoop Dreams, I remember like it was yesterday. We on the Rebuker channel later. Look at Prince, man. He want to see somebody chopped up. I gotta get some shit on that SinFulTheP channel, but yeah, it's a few people, Prince, that I need to put on that grill, cause they be doing too much. I'm just wondering if should I do it now or should I wait? Man, I'm always, always strategizing. I know about being definition of a tragedy. Yeah, it really was, man. A lot of people don't know, man. Ben was one of the moles, too. Yeah, he was one of the moles. Ben was doing his thing. Matter of fact, Ben was cool with R. Kelly. A lot of people don't know that. R. Kelly could play some ball. Even after he got shot in his shoulder, he still had a cool little jumper. But yeah, Rob used to play. Brad McKnight, another motherfucker that could play ball. Jamie Foxx is cool with it. But Brian McKnight is really cool with it. Lil Durk really could play. Him and Quavo. Yep. Quavo could play. And Dirk could play. I'm trying to think who else could play some ball. That's about it. Well, Chris Brown. Yeah, Chris could play. He cool. He can hoop. What the weather out there like? It ain't bad. You see that snow on the ground? Yeah. But all right, man. I see y'all later, man. I'm gone. Love.